Well, we got another project. I don't actually know what it is. I just know it's a Cub Cadet something. The side shields were off when I got it. I don't know what size deck it is. He told me it was about a 60. It's got nice ag tires, decent front tires. That one loses air. Sorry, gotta walk around my trailer. Haven't even got enough of my trailer yet. But engine was replaced. I don't know when. He said about 180 hours ago. We've got, it's a model 142 732 100. Manufacture date B21 2G3. I do not know anything about this. It looks like it is a manual deck, manual raised lower deck, hydraulic power steering. He said it's a hydrostatic transmission because he said he pulled that out. It looks like it's got external brakes. Really solid. Let me get up here. Oh, sorry for it being shaky. Hour meter says change oil. And I don't know how to reset it. So it's cranked, but did nothing. Oh, no, it's a hydraulic deck. Because push to lower, right, pull to raise. I think it's a Briggs & Stratton motor. Because he gave me the manual for it that he replaced. Like he bought the manual with it. How's the gas smell? Whew! That is some old gas. This thing will have to run for a bit before I burn it off. Super heavy duty deck. Like, I don't know, can you guys see correctly? The caster wheels on this thing is like, man! There's a freaking spring for shock absorption, it looks like, or for removal and stuff. Got Zerk fittings on it. Ooh, my trailer moves a little bit. 2 brakes. It looks pretty good, actually. He built this custom exhaust shield here for it, because that's not factory. Man, this thing's a pretty nice little mower, I'd have to say. It's got some work to it. Could just be loose contact because that's moving so easy. We'll see how this thing goes. It's got a 2014 engine because there's a build date right there on that barcode for that thing. He put an oil drain right here so you can drain the oil easily. Man, he did a pretty good job building this engine. This thing, I don't know how it's a hydraulic deck because I don't see any hydraulic cylinders underneath to lift it. But I think it's like a 60-something inch deck, and hopefully I don't have to go and replace this engine. I really don't want to. But he said it worked good and just needed some carb love. Which, I don't even know how this hood comes up. Oh, it just does this. Yeah, nice. Nice and easy. Looks like it caught fire. Or something happened. Could use some love and TLC on the wiring. Oh, that's how you drive it. Huh. That's cool. And then you got your brakes down here. Another brake on that side. Yeah, this thing will be nice. So, hope you guys enjoy this little video. We're going to go through it and try to figure out what's going on. What can we do to make it better? And also clean the living daylights out of it because it's dirty. Not as bad as some of the stuff I've gotten, but it definitely could use some love. And before I leave it out here overnight, I'm going to put the carb cleaner, her carb cover back on it, just because I don't trust it. And I really want to make sure I'm taking care of this thing, because it's nice. Looks like it's got a rear PTO potentially. Ugh, let me see. Can you guys see in there? Yeah, look at that. Rear PTO. I don't know how it comes off, but I bet you there's some plate. Oop, let me zoom out. Some plate that you replace this with, and then boom, you have a PTO shaft. Because normally they don't just put spines on the output of something. So weird. I could see this thing being stout. So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. So, oh, the trailer feels like it's falling over. Yeah, well, I'm just looking at this. Pedal lock, brake pedal lock, speed. Down stop adjustment. Factory key. Battery's good. That's nice. But yeah, it sounds like there's no fuel getting to it. Yeah, look at what he did in there. He like converted the shaft to the new engine. Nice. I think this thing's gonna be kind of fun to run around on. So I'm not working on it today. I got too much else going on in my life. Let me get down. Ugh. But we'll go and get working on this thing as soon as we can. Hopefully soon. So, alright. Talk to you guys, or whatever. Going crazy. Dog's going crazy. Okay. See if I can get this up the lift. Okay. That's not all the way up. Damn it. So heavy. No traction. Alright, screw it. We're gonna work from here. That's a lot of work. Just to get it on the lift. Whew. Alrighty. First business, I have to get this thing starting reliably. I don't want to push it anymore. It's way too heavy for me. So, we're going to dig into the fuel system, as well as, oh, I'm out of breath. The battery, make sure the battery's charged fully. Probably going to air up the front tire because it's bad or leaking a little bit. Holy crap, that thing was heavy.
and I'm out of shape. Alright, let me get you set up so you can look at me or stare at what we're doing. Alright, I got just the tiniest amount of two-stroke fuel. Let's dump it. Look at that, it's nasty. Alright, I got E through 2. Oh crap, I gotta get my key. Alright, I'll be right back. I got my key. We're gonna sit on it. Whew. You guys see that? Right up there. Alright, so we're not getting any fuel, but it does want to start. See, can I keep it going? So it wants to run. This is a nice mower. Huge mower. Parking brake should be set. Get off. So why is it not wanting to give any fuel? Let's grab our handy dandy multimeter and see where the issue is. I have a feeling it's this wire right here. The reason I say that is because this guy told me that there was an issue with the fuel shut-off solenoid. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to probe ground. Get a solid ground connection and check for voltage. I got 12 volts. Key is on. We're making 12.5 volts. We should be getting 12.5 volts to the shutoff solenoid, but I bet you under this cap, the solenoid is seized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, take off the air cover, and get that carb off, and we'll take it apart real quick and go through it and make sure it's all good. Then from there, we'll see. I think I'm going to re-terminate this wire, the starting wire, because this connection right here is busted, which is probably why he thought it needed a starter and why there's a new starter in here. Oh, look at that. He's got a brand new carburetor ready to go. He bought, ready to put on. I don't think we'll need it, but yeah, and then he bought a new starter as well. So I got spare parts. I just cracked that. Okay, we'll have to move those covers. Alright, be back. Yeah, there's fuel there. Get the choke linkage off. Being very ginger on the other linkages, not to damage them. The carb's got fuel, which is good. Sensor's been removed. Here's our carb. You can see inside there, it's just nasty. Let's get the bench cleaned up for a second and go there and tear it apart. Alright, different camera angle this time. I don't have my fancy stand because it's kind of broken on me, so I have to repair it. We're going to get the ultrasonic cleaner heating up. And watch your hips. Get a socket. Oop, there's the fuel. Okay, we're going to have to use a flathead. Because I do not want to strip these bolts. And there's the rest of the fuel. So, I'm not going to go overboard. With this. Because I don't have a narrow. This is gonna be fun. How many of you are yelling like, don't do that, don't do that? Well, let me see what I can find. I'm missing. I don't have a wrench narrow enough, nor do I have a trash wrench that I want to sacrifice. I think I have something over here I can use, but I gotta find it. Oh, it's just an O-ring that was holding it on. It looks actually pretty clean. Let's see if this solenoid functions correctly. We're ready. So, can you see? We're looking at that little plunger there. So we're not moving. The solenoid's not moving. So let's measure the voltage on it and make sure we're getting voltage up to it. So voltage should be coming in on that right probe. Got nothing coming up to it. So let's check continuity and make sure there's nothing shorted between these two. So continuity is basically touch them together, you create a circuit. I'm going to go up this bottom one to this right here, and we have good continuity. So that's telling me something about this connection is not making good connection. So it's supposed to have voltage here, and I'm not getting anything. And if I take this little probe off what we measured earlier, come on, baby. If I take that off, and I measure it to the ground. Ooh, wrong direction. Well, that makes no sense. Sorry. So basically, where I got voltage before, I'm getting nothing. Oh. Can you see it? How many of you, whatever. I can't believe I was doing this. Wonder I'm not getting any voltage up there. Because I took apart the power cable and my negative fell. Got 12 volts up to the 12 volts up to the solenoid. I don't like that it's messing around with me. So let's see. Spare parts! We should hear it. We're just going to put this carb back on. Put that carb on. That's clean. I guess it's good. Alright. You guys can stay focused there. I'm going to take that carb and put it together on the bench and then bring it over here and we're going to run it. Alright. I'm disconnecting the battery again. Yell at me if I forget it again, because this wouldn't be the first time. Well, I just noticed this. This carb ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to transfer the float bowl, so be back. Alrighty. Take 3, 4, whatever, something like that. Okay, carb is officially set with a new float bowl. And that's not gonna work. How did they expect this to work? Alright. Yeah, I know, I gotta be cautious. Don't want to drop stuff down. Oh shoot, I lost that already. Well, I'll go get the other one. Because this one's new. Okay. So the float bowl needs to sit God, I can't see, there's sun in my eyes. Sit like that. I think that might work. If not, I'm going to have a hell of a time because I have to buy a new solenoid. Because the other one is not functioning correctly. And this is my only spare parts at the moment. I don't really want to have to do or spend money on this motor right now. So that goes in there. The wire gets tucked down. The gaskets. Yeah, this solenoid is just not right. It's not the right one. Which really, really freaking sucks. Because I was hoping I could actually swap it out. But this one's at least working now. This other one. So we will put it on there. Put the old one back because the old one worked, and you shouldn't. Ugh. Hold on. Put down the screws. Pick the carb up. Get the gasket set right. Maybe I can find one of these solenoids on Amazon and have it one dayed. Because I don't really want to tear this apart. I really just want to get this thing running for a second. For long enough that I can actually use it for a minute and function test everything. Because I bought this thing without even knowing if it was going to run. I was told it would work, but I never laid eyes on it running or saw it running. So there is a big question that it might not work. All of them were hand started before tightening with the impact, because I do not want to cross thread any of these bolts. Okay, we're going to pause a second. Something isn't right. Once again, expecting it to be on and the battery was disconnected. That is going to be my bane of my existence probably right here. I should probably put the throttle back in position first. I can put the choke on after. Oop, the choke's falling out.
the choke linkage in position. Maybe I have this upside down. Should just rewatch my video. That'll tell me exactly how this thing comes apart. Okay, I think I do need to watch my video. Alright, figured out how to do it. I was just being dyslexic, not thinking about it. So, got it on, chokes installed, throttles installed, solenoid is working. And then the final bolt is right here. Okay. Gasket. Cover. Well, first off, we gotta go fuel line back. And then we have the PCV. Putting that cover back just because I want to have a good seal. I believe this thing will fire right up with that. Even though that solenoid is kind of messy. Okay, so
do you guys think? Do you think it'll fire up and run off of his own fuel after I get fuel to the carb? Let's see, what are you guys looking at? I'll zoom you out. So I've got some ether in my hand. Brakes on. Will it restart? So it wants choke every time you start it, but it starts and runs. So let's put the air cleaner back on it. That way it has somewhat clean air. It's a lawnmower engine, so only so good. Alright, let's crack the garage door and do a little test ride and see what it does. I think it should go pretty good. Got some blow by. I don't know if that's just from age or not being used. Definitely could use a power washing. But runs pretty good. And as you can tell, it mows pretty good too. Doesn't really leave any high spots. Hydraulic deck's nice. Brakes work great. Yeah. Really, this thing needs to run for a bit. Because it is bad gas, horrible gas, not great. Just needs some love. But man, I think I'm going to park it over there in the sun. And we're going to give it a good power wash. And that way, it's clean and all ready to go. Well, while it's bleeding the air out of the pressure washer, let's take some purple power degreaser and hit the whole thing with it. Probably will take 2 or 3 attempts at cleaning it before it really shines, but I think there's a good chance that it's going to turn out nice. Alright, let's power wash.